If you think of someone who is perfectly calm, cool and collected, what kind of emotions do you think they must feel? Probably none, right? You might think that this person is incapable of feeling anything, that they have somehow shut off their emotions, or worse, that they don't care about anything. But if you really want to know what it means to be calm, cool, and collected, to be indifferent to external events, then you need to understand that the secret is not in the absence of emotions, but in the ability to choose which emotions to have and which to leave behind. You see, we all have the same basic emotions: joy, fear, anger, sadness, surprise, and disgust. They are universal and inevitable. The only difference between us is what emotions we choose to follow. A calm person isn't someone who feels no emotions. It's someone who has learned to create some distance between them and their emotions so that they can look at things more clearly. And this is why detachment isn't cold. It's clarity. Epictetus says that the chief task in life is to separate things into two buckets: the things that are in our control and the things that aren't. The reason why Stoicism works is that it forces you to confront reality as it is, without any of the extra bullshit we like to add to it. It allows you to cut through all the noise and focus on what actually matters. When you do this, you start to see things more clearly. You gain a certain amount of emotional detachment, which gives you the ability to make better decisions. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start to care about the right things. But the problem is that most people never learn this. They just get swept away with the current of their emotions. Marcus Aurelius says that the key is to be conscious of what's happening inside us at all times. He says, when you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. But if we don't do this, if we let our emotions take over us, then we become slaves to them. We allow our thoughts and feelings to dictate our actions instead of the other way around. So how do we avoid this fate? How do we learn to create some distance between us and our emotions? Well, the first step is to become aware of our emotions. Most people think that emotions just happen to us, but this isn't true. We always have a choice about how we respond to things. The second step is to choose which emotions to follow. And this is where things get difficult, because sometimes our emotions are telling us to do things that aren't in our best interest. Fear, for example, can make us do stupid things. It can make us overreact or withdraw altogether. So we need to learn to identify our emotions and then decide whether they are helping us or hurting us. If they're hurting us, then we need to let them go. Now, I know this might sound heartless, but trust me, it's not. When we let go of negative emotions, we're not becoming cold or unfeeling. We're becoming free. Free to pursue what we want in life without being held back by our fears and insecurities. This is what it means to be indifferent to external events. Not that we don't care about what happens, but that we don't allow our emotions to control us. We remain calm, cool, and collected no matter what happens, because we know who we are and what we want. And this is the key to inner mastery. So remember, brothers and sisters, when things get tough, when the going gets rough, don't be a fool and let your emotions take the wheel. Stay in control. Keep your head in the game. Let no one outwork you. And above all, let no one outthink you. Be the master of your own mind and emotions. That is the only way to achieve true greatness. I'm hanging out with my friends today. We're gonna go to the lake, maybe rent a boat, go swimming. Go, do some fishing. Yeah, it should be a pretty chill day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you soon.